see you again. Today we're going to cover some finger tapping techniques, pretty much finger tapping 101. We're going to be using little patterns off of 7-tone scales, which makes it kind of versatile because you can really take anything you want and throw little techniques in here and there just by using these simple patterns. We'll start out, basically this technique exercise that we'll be doing will be in some simple techniques which we'll be using little parts out of a 7-tone scale and utilizing an open string too to add that extra little note in there on the tap. But we'll go over a couple of simple little things. First thing I'd like to go over is a good way to hold your hand for finger tapping. You know, you can get plenty of power when you do your finger taps, and also being able to mute the strings that you're not tapping with your palm, pretty much like you would palm. Okay, now let's say the correct way. I'm sure there's some guys out there that are really phenomenal, have their different ways of doing it. But take your bottom finger, the second finger in, you hold that there, and take the thumb wrap it around the top. And then you can use your palm to mute the strings that you're not using. And that gives you, so you can hammer down real well. So you can get a real good tap on that. Now we're going to be doing most of the tapping in 7-tone scale modes. So you might want to brush up on the 7-tone scales. But the particular ones that we're going to show you today work in the key. Okay, so what we'll do to start is you want to tap on the 12th fret. Then you're going to hammer off the 5th, 7th, 12th, 7th, 5th. So it will be like. Then you can actually shift, instead of the 7th fret, hammer on the 8th fret. Then when you combinate them together, it sounds more like this. And another thing you can do is really cool is to take the same exercise and then you shift out of that and come in with the open string. So you hit E and let it ring. Now you're not returning, you're doing it. Same finger pattern. You could actually add, even at the point you can slide up to where you're playing on the 7th fret. And you got to remember that all these notes we're doing coincide with a 7-tone scale. Alright? So you're going to slide to here, and you can go from coming here and slide up to here, where you're on the 7th fret and the 10th fret at the 12th hammer. And then you can even move this hand here back and forth and tap. Once again, here and there on the 14th and 15th. Once again, it's in the 7-tone scale pattern. So it becomes like. And then you can, use your own imagination and put together your own little riffs on it. And another one that's cool, which is also neat, is hammer, 5th fret, and then hammer. You're going to be hammering on the 12th and the 10th. And then in this hand, you're going to be hammering on. You can hold down on the 5th fret and hammer the 7th fret, the gauge breath. The alternator back, when you hit the 12,